I'm from Kerala too, and Sri Lakshmi was my friend nearly 5 years, right? I never changed her. Like, I never changed. I'm a Muslim woman,
Okay.
and I never changed
You
her.
did not do any love jihad.
She didn't do any love
I
jihad on
never
her.
changed.
We have been friends
her
since
religion.
8th standard, and caste or religion is not a topic in our conversation.
Why is he contesting against a national leader like Ani Raja, who took all the courage to go to all the places, including Manipur, or who stood with all the Christian women who have been attacked?
Communist Party often goes to the communist ideas rather than Indian values.
There's a BJP guest, a CPM guest, a Congress guest, and me. And it's a CPM and the Congress guys who are fighting. And the BJP guys just having fun watching these guys fighting on electoral bonds.
CPIM wholly opposed the Muslim League and they considered and they blacklisted Muslim League as a communal party.
From the beginning of this conversation, you attacking less for BJP regime and attacking Congress and Rahul Gandhi. You keep attacking Rahul Gandhi and
It's
Congress.
not attacking, man. It's not attacking.
So
It's
when we
stating.
defend,
It's stating.
Yeah, when we
It's stating. It's the
defend
truth.
our point, when we
It's the
defend
truth,
our
Fasil.
point,
Understand that.
you.
Okay, wait. We can't do a Republic style TV debate because no one will be able
Because
to
Manisha is
understand.
very against TV debate.
But
And
guys, this is not about criticizing
Yes.
each other's parties.
Yeah.
No,
criticizing
I
your
would
own
like to
party.
come
coming
to
to
that.
Welcome to another election show. I'm in Kochi with Dhanya Rajendran of the News Minute. And together we are at Maharajas College, which is one of India's oldest colleges. It was founded in the 1800s, 1875, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And has a very illustrious alumni, Mammootty, A.K. Antony, Mary Verghese. So mathematicians, physicians, authors, politicians, of course. Anyone important I'm missing?
I think Viola Ravi, P.T. Thomas, Thomas Isaac, Mercy Ravi. Sorry?
Yeah, Gauri.
K.R. Gauri. Oh, Gauri. Okay,
And,
so
the
many.
first woman constituent member, Dalit woman constituent member, member of the Constitutional Assembly is from this college. Dakshayani Velayudan.
Okay. So as you can see,
But I like how you mentioned Mammootty first.
yes, because most recognizable face for me. Okay, so yeah, so we are here and we're going to be talking to students here about politics, about elections. Kerala goes to vote in the second phase. Now, something very interesting about Kerala, and we'll come to Dhanya about it quickly before we go to the students. Nationally, this election is about NDA, led by Modi, versus the India Alliance. In Kerala, it's a very different story.
Kerala has got three fronts.
Hmm.
Basically, the LDF or the Left Democratic Front, which is led by the CPIM, the UDF or the United Democratic Front, which is led by the Congress, and the NDA by the BJP. But the primary opponents in most constituencies in Kerala are still the UDF and the LDF.
Yeah.
So the CPIM, CPI, and the Congress, which are friends nationally, are enemies locally. Therefore, you have a Pinarayi Vijayan attacking a Rahul Gandhi retaliating.
Yeah.
I mean,
And it's very bitter.
it's very bitter. So
When you're here, you realize how bitter it is.
so the fun part is due to the electoral bond coverage. I had gone on several Malayalam channels as a guest, and I realized that there's a BJP guest, a CPM guest, a Congress guest, and me. And it's a CPM and the Congress guys who are fighting. And the BJP guys just having fun watching these guys fighting on electoral bonds.
So we are going to quickly talk to students. One disclaimer, the students here are all affiliated with political parties. The main political party here is SFI in this college. It's pretty much an SFI bastion, which is the student body of CPIM. And then we have students from KSU, Kerala Students Union, which is a student body of the Congress. So it's left versus Congress here. But we're not going to get too much into left versus
And we're sitting in the middle.
And we're sitting in the middle as moderators.
Yeah.
We could not get anyone from the ABVP because ABVP does not have a strong presence in this particular college. We tried, but this really is a sort of a left bastion, so no ABVP. So before we get into politics and all that, I just want to, we have young people here and we're going to be voting next week for Lok Sabha, choosing your parliamentarians. I want to ask you guys, what are the main issues for you this election when you think nationally?
For the previous year, only taking the previous year, we can see the Manipur revolts or raids, and we can see people, a society, a group of men rolling women nakedly in the road. So we are living in 2023 and 24, and we are seeing such things in India right now. So we need a
Change.
other option, a change.
Okay.
From India, from BJP, from RSS, they are creating this into a Hindu politics in Hindu country. So we want to change that.
So interesting, Manipur is an issue here, though you don't get to hear about that, in many parts of the country. But as a young students union member also and a youth, Manipur comes out as an issue.
To India, basically when we are a small child, when we are studying at UKG and LKG, first thing we always study is that India is a democratic country, or India is fulfilled with the colors and cultures. But now it's not like that.
Why I vote for left is primarily because there is no other political organization or party which is voicing against the rising Islamophobia, rising Dalit phobia, increasing Brahmanical patriarchy, increasing casteism, increasing ableist ideology, and there is no particular political party in the country so far which is raising for the importance of education, importance of secularism, upholding the value of constitutional morality, and upholding the value of humanity in general.
But Congress has made, especially with Rahul Gandhi leading, the front for Congress, they've spoken a lot about secularism, why we need to preserve democracy. So, do you think left is the only party? Because at the center you have
Can
Congress
you show me one sentence in the election manifesto by the UDF or the Congress which is talking against the CA, NRC on NRP? There is, and show me the level of secularism that the Rahul Gandhi himself in the constitution, in his own constitution, talking about not to raise the IUML flag. So show me the level of secularism that this particular person, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, is showing. And one question that I would like to ask when you talk about, I do understand that this is not the forum to talk against Congress, because Congress being one among the alliance in India, or
Yeah,
one
you guys
among...
are friends here. And you guys are friends at the center, sorry.
Yes, of course.
And even in Tamil Nadu.
Yes, everywhere it should be, because now in this particular election, at least Congress is not the major opponent. The major opponent is the fascist regime that has been ruling the country since the past 10 years. That is the RSS or the BJP, which is led by Mr. Narendra Modi. But at this point of time, as you pose this question, why I chose is one particular integrity that this particular do not have is CPI is a major alliance in India, and the leader herself, Annie Raja, has been contesting in Wayanad.
Yes.
What is the political integrity that this particular person has got to fight against Ani Raja? Why is he contesting against a national leader like Ani Raja, who took all the courage to go to all the places, including Manipur, or who stood with all the Christian women who have been attacked? So this particular person, like Ani Raja's voice, should be heard in the parliament.
Okay.
That is the one thing. And second thing, why the major question itself is what will be the insecurity that these particular people like Muslims who in this country were increasing Islamophobia, or the system itself is voicing against Muslim community, will be having when they are being not told not to raise the green flag or the IUML
So
flag.
he's talking about the alliances rally here, the UDF. Congress, and IUML is one of their alliance members, and in the rally in Wayanad, they were not raising their own flags.
They were asked not to raise the flag.
Because last time they raised the flags, that was used as a lot of disinformation to say that Pakistan flags were raised.
Why do you think, if communalism is an issue today, why do you think the Congress is best poised to fight it and not the left?
India has a political idea created by the Congress in the movement, through the movement. So the best in India, the Congress party is the only party that recognizes this India's values and India's history, India's movement, India's national leaders, heritage. India is the only party that recognizes. The other parties, Communist Party, often goes to the communist ideas rather than Indian values. And the BJP, of course, Hinduist agenda.
Because they're the founding fathers, they played a part in the freedom movement, foundation of the country, you trust their idea of India. Quickly, maybe we should ask them, who's your favorite Congress leader, nationally or locally?
Jawaharlal Nehru, now Rahul Gandhi.
the primary concerns that I'm facing is currently, as he said, it's unemployment, obviously. And BJP is directly saying that we are standing for the communal politics, and that is also one of the main concerns that I'm very concerned about when I'm facing this election. Obviously, Congress ruled this country for a long period, and BJP is saying that Congress hasn't done anything for the country except that they had done some corruption and made money, made their pockets big and all. But I could clearly reject that. If you could consider the institutions that you sold and you privatized during the your period, you could analyze and you could draw out the developments that Congress built to this country. So that's my point. And
Where's your constituency?
Chalakudi constituency.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Election are always about the development of state and social justice, different political ideologies. But this is election about the religious extremism and radical thinkings in this totally secular state. But this is elections or the government focusing on the religious states and Hindutva Manusmriti.
So clearly, Danya, what we can get from both the sides is that Hindutva is a concern, communalism is a concern. The only difference is they don't agree on who can fight it best.
Yes, and I don't think that's something that they'll ever agree upon. I think you wanted to reply to some of the stuff that he was raising on Rahul Gandhi. You want to do it now or a little later?
Okay, let's talk about Rahul Gandhi a little bit because we have two people from Wayanad also who can tell us.
Yeah, actually
assessments
three. You're also from Wayanad,
So
right?
you can tell us his performance as an MP. What do you think?
Basically, considering the developments and policies put forward by Rahul Gandhi in the constituency of Wayanad, we can say that he's fairly a good MP. He has been a good MP, and considering the fact that he is the most important leader in the opposition regime, so we could say that he's a good MP. The rest of it should be decided by the people and voters of Wayanad constituency. We cannot say that we are not part of that constituency, so we are not able to judge his developments by coming to the reply, like what he said, the issues related to green flag and Muslim League in Wayanad. I would like to remind my friend that the same party, like CPIM wholly opposed the Muslim League and they considered and they blacklisted Muslim League as a communal party. So, in the past, we could see references made by against Abdur Rabb, the ex-educational minister of the state. We could see CPIM opposing the league, and they're claiming that Muslim League is a communal party alongside BJP. They even categorize Muslim League as a Muslim majority extremist party in many situations. We could see that references in the past. So now they have been showing that affection. They have been showing that affection towards Muslim League because they are very insecure about the next upcoming state assembly elections, and they want to increase the Muslim vote percentage. So coming to the reply regarding the issue of the flag, yes, Muslim League flag was not hoisted, or Muslim League flag was not exhibited in the rally supporting Rahul Gandhi.
But it's not a concern for you.
But it is a concern. It is a concern if there was any other flags raised in that program. That rally was not a program which exhibited or portrayed any other flags, because that rally was an anti-flag rally, because the party decided, UDF committee decided that there shouldn't be any flags because that is not the policy of that.
Kaligaon, that's my native place, and I had seen him there before, not for an election work. He has come to schools nearby that there, and he visit the schools and he check out how the education system, and he just talk to people.
I think as a member of parliament, he should be available here. He should be available for the people of here, of Wayanad constituency. That's not happening. He have been visited here. He have been visited in the past 5 years. He have been visited here, particularly saying less than 20 times. Less than 20 times MP have visited our constituency, and at the same time, he's not at the parliament. So in between parliament and in between his constituency, where have he been? That's a question.
He has asked 99 questions. He has participated in 8 debates, and he has 51% attendance.
So she's right.
Can I interrupt? Who is the leader who disqualified 6 months for asking questions in the parliament? who is the national leader who disqualified by this Modi government for more than 6 months for asking questions in the parliament?
So that there will be a question: how many parliamentary sessions have been conducted? How many parliamentary sessions might have been conducted in that 6
The
months?
question is,
Your question is very much clear, friend, and I have understood the question. And my answer to that is, how many parliamentary sessions might have been conducted, and what was this particular person called Rahul Gandhi has been doing in the rest of 4 years and 6 months?
No,
That is a basic question that I would like to
So
pose.
you're answering
and again,
that-
and again, I would like to reiterate that this shouldn't be a fight against Congress or UDF and CPM or LDF, but this should be a basic integrity to have a common voice against fascist regime which has been deteriorating the constitutional morality and the entire sense of India. So I
here-
I don't understand.
I think-
from the beginning of this constitution, you attacking Congress, and now
I
we
reiterated that
raise
there was a
questions.
question
You
about-
say we
there was a
ask
question-
questions against fascist regime, not to your questions.
Yeah,
What
there
the
was a
logic?
statement of mine because there was a question from that kind. So again, I don't understand. See, I don't understand why there has been sudden shift of discussion of that.
beginning of
Just
the constitution,
just a minute.
attacking
Just a
Congress,
minute.
attacking
Just a minute.
Rahul Gandhi.
You are
Okay,
you
you
are
are
questioning
a member of
you are
constitutions.
questioning
So you
the
should do
performance
your
of
job.
Rahul Gandhi.
Okay,
You are
fine.
questioning the performance of Rahul
guys,
Gandhi.
no
So we
public
put the
debate.
forward that
No.
he was a disqualified MP from the parliament.
Okay.
6 months.
I think- I
Only
think-
for
but,
6 months.
they're right that they're right. Now he's doing a lot of other things for the party because he's heading it. I mean, he's semi-heading it. But his attendance has been below average even otherwise.
No, but I think we can sum up the politics of Kerala for people who are watching, because I also come from the state. We have strong proponents of communism of the Congress party who can fight like cats and dogs when it comes to their parties. But at the end of the day, they realize that the bigger problem is the BJP and fascism.
Yes,
Would you say yes?
We are saying exactly.
Yes, for them.
But,
Yes.
That's one thing
the
they agree
problem
on.
here,
Yeah.
from the beginning of the constitution, you attacking less.
Constitution.
From the
Of
beginning
this-
of this conversation, you attacking less for
conversation.
BJP regime and attacking Congress and Rahul Gandhi. You keep attacking Rahul Gandhi and
It's
Congress.
not attacking, man. It's
the-
not attacking.
So
It's
when we defend,
stating. It's
when,
stating.
yeah, when we
It's stating. It's the
defend
truth.
our point, when we
It's the
defend
truth,
our
Fasil.
point,
Understand that.
you
Okay, wait. We can't do a Republic style TV debate because no one will be
Because
able to
Manisha is
understand.
very against TV
Yeah.
debates. You should watch her show
So,
where she's against
one
TV
person-
debates.
It's not
Speaks, then the other
blindly
person
believing that Congress will do things. Congress will do things.
who done
you
things?
should-
Who
you
done
should-
things?
you
done
prove.
things.
Guys, one
Your
person
party
speaks,
done
the
things
other person
in India.
responds.
Who done things?
Okay, now we stop. We changed the conversation because clearly it's very heated between the Congress and the CPIM here. And that's really the
And
local
nuisance,
flavor.
nuisance watchers should understand that
Yeah.
for
And
5 minutes, Manisha became like a TV anchor.
I
that
became
she
like a
makes
TV
fun of.
anchor and now,
Yeah.
people can cut this clip and say,
No,
what a noisy
we
debate.
got.
But we got the point. We got
Yes.
the point, and this also tells people outside of Kerala that how bitterly contested it is between the two central parties here. And while they agree on the common agenda of defeating BJP, there is not much common ground that they can come on. I want to shift the conversation from politics to culture. Now, in the last 1 or 2 years, we have seen Kerala come up in national discourse quite a bit, and not always very favorably, right? One big thing was this Kerala Story movie, which Modi said you should watch. They were saying DD should show it. There's a kind of sentiment because the Kerala as a state, BJP is not strong here, and I think that's also true for Punjab. Both these states have faced a lot of animosity in public discourse. That Punjab, they said Khalistanis are terrorists, and Kerala, it's like, everyone's an ISIS operator. That's the kind of sense, we're getting when we look at, news in Delhi. What do you guys think of this whole propaganda against Kerala?
Kerala story basically saying is the very much false information a person or a community or an organization could give through a social media. Actually, it's not Kerala. First thing you should understand, we should understand, it's not Kerala. Kerala is a state. Kerala is really a state of hope.
What would you say, like, when people say women are not safe in Kerala, Hindu women are not safe in Kerala, would you want to just quickly respond to that because you're
I'm a
woman?
Hindu woman.
Yeah.
I'm basically a Hindu woman.
Huh.
I don't feel I don't feel I'm not safe in Kerala. I'm safe in Kerala. I'm safe in Kerala, particularly in Kerala. I don't feel like I'm not safe in here. I think I have gained every right. I have to do my responsibilities. I'm perfectly okay in Kerala.
So you're fine. No one needs to
Yeah,
worry for you.
let's ask her also. What do you think about the movie?
And I am from Kerala too, and Sri Lakshmi was my friend nearly 5 years, right? I never changed her. Like, I never changed. I am a Muslim woman,
Okay.
and I never changed
You
her.
did not do any
Yeah.
love jihad. on
She
her.
didn't do any love
I
jihad.
never changed.
We have been friends
her
since
religion.
8th standard, and we never talk. Caste or religion is not a topic in our conversations.
Yes,
Okay.
of course.
We are human beings.
We have our own belief. We do our own customs, and we never never change other people. If they are willing to change their they can, but we never change their customs or belief, because we study that our culture is like that. Like, we are from and I'm from a Malappuram, which is so orthodoxical place, and
Orthodox.
yeah, and that place is, most of the community is Muslim community, and she is also from that community, right? And she's never judged for she's believing that in that religion.
So one thread in this Kerala story is also about that group of women who study in the college, and it is first, the radicalization starts from the women itself, right? The men later join. What do you think about all the stuff that people, like for example, I primarily cover Karnataka. So I see during the Karnataka elections, Narendra Modi himself had asked people to watch the Kerala story, right? And there is conversation that, especially in Mangalore belt, you can see the tension, right? When Kerala students go, they are targeted sometimes by, mainly by BJP politicians, not by local people. But what do you guys think of these conversations about Kerala outside?
So there has been discussions beyond, not limiting to the Somalia or Kerala story. I can trace example of a Delhi University professor's tweet when the entire sociology department PG students were from Kerala, 20 students were from Kerala, and that particular professor who is supposed to teach sociology has tweeted that there is mark jihad in Kerala.
Yeah, yeah.
There are
March jihad meaning?
Mark jihad. The students of those 20 students were from Kerala, and they were given 10% or more than 98% of marks
Yeah, I
in
remember
a
this.
prime university.
Marks jihad.
Yeah, Marks jihad. Mark
That's new.
jihad. Yeah, that was a great tweet by a professor. That is a atrocity that a particular academician can do.
Okay.
So that is the ideology that everybody, I guess, who are aligning to right wing outside Kerala will be having. And
So just to cut you. Like when you go outside Kerala, do you feel sentiments changing towards
Yes,
you because
yes,
you're from
yes.
Kerala? Do you feel that, or do
Yeah,
you think it's not, everyone doesn't kind of?
I studied in a central university in my UG and PG. I'm not naming the university. And after that, I joined in a national institute for some days, and I was called Madrasi. I was called Madrasi.
That is an
That is
old problem.
Yes,
Not,
but that sentiments cannot be, considered as simple or easy going for a person like me,
Yeah, yeah.
who is
But does it become more complicated
I'm
because
saying
it's from
that is
Kerala?
increasing. Yes, that is increasing. I don't think any Tamilian will be called Madrasi. I don't know. But there was a scholar of that in that department who have joined with me, but he was not called because he was having the right wing sentiments. Those people who are having sentiments against the sentiment of a person who is from any place, they will be attacked in any name. They might be attacked the way they express themselves, the dress they wear, or the ideology they have, or the topic they have for research if it is an education institution, and these sentiments are there. You can see the atrocity that this particular person who is contesting for NDA in Thiruvananthapuram raised when a church was not attacked by any group, rather by a single person, when there was a bomb blast in Idapalli church. And what was this particular person who is Rajiv Chandrasekhar, who was then a central minister who is contesting in Trivandrum? What was the anti-secular statement that he has given? So this is the sentiment that everyone will be having, and I would say the agent themselves is from Kerala, who is the NDA readers. So they are the agents of hatred against Kerala.
the sentiment which movies like Kerala Story whip up, it's not just people from Kerala, it's specifically also targeting Muslims in Kerala. So, as personally, how do you feel about that?
Kerala story, they actually claim that it is based on a true story. And the incident behind Kerala story is just fake, like the Modi's degree certificate. So Kerala story is claiming that in Kerala it is communal politics that is not different from other like converting countries like Gulf, Muslim majority countries. So it is actually because they don't know what it is in what it is to be live in Kerala. It is the same reason that they are not getting any seats or any success in electoral politics in Kerala. So it's like for BJP, Kerala is been like in Malayalam there is a proverb, "Kittata mundiri pulikkum." It's like
grapes are sour.
yeah.
The grapes that you cannot get.
So it's like Kittata mundiri for BJP, and they'll always say like that.
But I think he made an interesting point about Rajiv Chandrasekhar, that some of the stuff which is communal and which sort of is against Kerala is made by NDA leaders from Kerala itself. It is not made by Yogi Adityanath, who said let's not become like Kerala. Right?
Yeah, correcting him. It is not the Edappalli bomb blast. It is a Kalamassery bomb blast, and it is very near place from me. We were all concerned about the bomb blast because we were concerned about the lives that were killed or injured in the bomb blast, and the BJP leaders were concerned about the politics behind that. They were expecting an outcome that would help them win the election in the upcoming scenarios. So BJP leaders, recently the state head of the BJP, K. Surendran, made a remark on the Sultan Batheri.
Yeah.
And as we all know, yes, I could agree with that because BJP leaders are the people who are spreading lies against Kerala. They say that Kerala is not developed. The most developed place in India is UP. And when we travel to UP,
Kerala BJP leaders say that?
yeah, obviously.
No, so just to put in context, what he's talking about is a blast which happened in Kalamassery. It was inside a Jehovah Witness hall. So because they are considered Christians, they are considered, no, they are not. Immediately the thing was it is to do with Israel and Palestine, and there must have been some Muslim group behind the attack, but eventually it was a Jehovah's Witness rebel who bombed the place.
This was
So,
a very big
Yeah, even the local leaders of the BJP commented that the owner of the convention center was a Muslim and he is the cause of that blast. They even said that, and they have a case registered in their names, which eventually we don't know what happened. So it's true that Kerala BJP leaders are some kind of special genes because they are not knowing what they are doing. They are trying to establish the politics of the the places where BJP is having a dominance, and they are trying to make a fool out of themselves. So we are not to comment on BJP because considering the politics of Kerala, BJP is nothing but clowns. If they try to understand and study the politics of Kerala, they might even
they may
find
have a
success.
chance.
But
are
they
you
would-
giving them suggestions?
No, I don't give them suggestion. I
Give
don't
one
want
suggestion
BJP.
for them. What they should do.
I think they should quit the politics and just move to some communal institution or something like that.
The viewers should make opinion. The technology is developed. They can fact find themselves. So we don't every citizen journalism is the main thing developed in this era, and everyone can
Google facts.
Google facts. No facts. So when the Kerala story, everyone should watch it. That's what I'm saying. And make opinions about how BJP is creating communalism through propaganda films. So that everyone should watch.
You're saying everyone should watch it and come to your own conclusion and realize what the propaganda of the is behind it.
I want to say something to BJP that you should watch recent news in Kerala, and that is the real Kerala story. That Kerala has collected 32 crores for Rahim to as a part of
Blood money.
No, that money has collected for.
It's a part of blood money. Basically, you have to pay
Please
the
explain.
family.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
don't know.
So this is a man who was convicted in a murder. So in the Arab countries, you have to basically pay blood money to the family, and if the family asks for a certain amount, if you pay that and give, then the person is released. So there was a crowdfunding, and I think 34 crores were collected from people. Yeah,
To get him out.
off
And,
jail. Yeah, in Saudi Arabia. Yeah.
Okay.
So that is what the real Kerala story is.
So my quick question to all of you is that, like,
But was he convicted of, like, was it
of
actual
murder?
murder?
Yeah, but they say it's an accidental murder. There are a lot of
Okay.
cases like that, right?
Okay.
My last question to you is, I was also a student politician. What I want to ask is that sometimes when you are into politics as students, right, in campuses, you basically also behave like senior politicians and cannot discern between the good and bad within your own party or political system. Do you think so, or do you criticize your own party? Do you think that is very important when you are growing up as student politicians?
Of course, there will be criticizing inside the party, but for us, it's about the decision we take together. It's about the decision we take together.
We are a democratic party and we have set morals that our leaders are publicly commenting on the policies against our parties. So we could say that our party leaders are
That's
obvious.
a problem with the Congress.
But your
Yeah.
leaders are also going to the BJP a lot.
It's a democratic
But
party.
you're so
people.
democratic that everybody is going to the BJP now. A lot of Congress leaders. Are
No. It's not like
Not in
that.
Kerala.
It's like that.
Yes.
Everyone have a opinion about their party, and the last opinion that matters is the Pinarayi Vijayan's opinion. So that's the whole problem facing their party. The young people's opinion is never a concern about the party, and the last opinion that matters is the Pinarayi Vijayan's party, Pinarayi Vijayan's opinion. So he keep changing their party constitution, like Putin changing their constitution. So the Politburo member can become chief minister again and again by changing their party constitution. So, just like Russia's Putin.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
okay.
can I
Just a moment. Can I make a point?
Just
Can I
one
make a
point and
point?
that's it. Yeah.
Okay. So.
But guys, this is not about criticizing
Yes.
each other's parties.
Yeah.
No,
criticizing
I
your
would
own
like to
party.
come-
I'm coming
I
to
would
that.
like to
I'm
answer
coming
your
to that.
question.
You were
Yes,
you were
please,
talking about criticism within the party,
Within
and
the party.
recently on even the Kerala files, there was a remark made by Chandi Uman, the MLA of Congress Party, and
Kerala story.
the party and the political organization, students organization of the state itself made statements that they are not yet to comment on that incident, because it is not their responsibility to comment on incidents which are made, like they are not in order to support or against that thing, because it is able to, like we are able to watch, or we are able to exhibit what kind of things we can make in this country. That is the freedom of expression and freedom of making. That is present in this country. But when Chandyuman made that comment, the party was there to comment against it, and party
What
was
did
made.
Uman Chandy say?
This I'm not aware of. What is
Chandi Uman said that the Kerala story movie was screened in Idukki Rupata,
Yes.
right? Idukki Rupata. And Mr. Chandi Uman said that it is up to them whether to decide. That is, I would like to call it as without claiming or stating something without having a political stand. But this particular MLA said that it is up to them whether to decide to screen it or
Idukki
not.
diocese had screened the Kerala
Yes,
story. Right?
and the
That's how
party head, currently working
So he
president.
indirectly endorsed it, saying that okay, that's their
Let
choice.
them do it.
So
Yeah.
Let
he's
them do it.
saying the Congress itself criticized
Criticized
Chandy.
Criticized it.
Chandy.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
that's
point
my
that-
point.
I am a strict opponent of leaving a political party for social audit after an extent. And I would strongly say that nobody who is into the limelight is not to be socially audited, or their statement should be corrected by the society. But at this point of time, where there is a huge paradigm shift in society towards right wing, I would say parties like who are always victimized, like Congress or CPIM or CPI or DMK or any kind, should not be socially audited, because that social audit will result in leaving from the political party to the right wing. There are n number of examples of that kind. But parties like us are having several heads, like CPIM, which is the main party. We call it Podu Prasthanam, and then we have IDWA or SFI or DYF or N kind. For instance, when M.M. Mani, former minister and current MLA, stated something very casteist and patriarchal, the IDWA, All India Democratic Women's Association, commented against that. Or there are n number of examples of that kind. When DYFI or SFI does something against the society or does some mistakes, that the main party will comment it. So there are examples of that kind. IDWA has come up with a main statement against M.M. Mani n number of time. So there
So there
are
are different wings within the party system.
Yes.
I would of
criticize
course
each other.
disagree with what you said, that other parties should not be socially audited as much, because he's saying if you socially audit the liberal progressive parties all the time, you are basically
ours is not a
giving
liberal
the-
party.
whatever, as in the liberal or progressive party, basically you are allowing the BJP to grow. But the point is, if you do not socially audit them, the path to fascism is easy for them also.
Yeah. Everyone needs to be questioned.
That's the
Everyone needs to be
that's the
socially
point.
audited.
So yeah.
So on that note, we're gonna wrap this debate up. It got a little heated, but I think it gave you a sense of what politics is in Kerala and how Lok Sabha is very unique here. The elections here are going to be very unique. We're going to be covering this for the next 5 days. We're going to go
In
to
the heat.
Wayanad in the heat. We're going to go to Wayanad, of course, and see if it's as heated between the two parties as it was here. Thank you for staying with us. Please remember that at News Laundry and News Minute, this election coverage is completely non-sponsored, ad-free. We don't have any advertisements from any political parties. We are only relying on you guys to support our journalism so we can travel, bring you stories, bring you discussions, hopefully bring you out of your echo chambers, bring you out of your preconceived notions about different states and politics in different states so you can see how different it is everywhere. So support our election coverage.
We've actually got around 6 to 7 topics that we are pursuing this election. This debate is also because Young India is one of the topics they're pursuing. So you can go check out the News Laundry's election page. You can contribute to any fund you want. Remember, you power our journalism.
Yes, and if you pay, we'll be able to give you free and fair coverage up until the Lok Sabha elections. Thank you so much for staying with us and stay tuned for more shows coming up from Kerala.
This election season, your right to choose puts you at the heart of it again.
We'd like to be your eyes and ears.
Choose the journalism and media that serves democracy and you.
Simply log on to newslaundry.com/2024 election fund and choose an amount of your choice for the reports of your choice.